we're brothers. We're happy and we're singing and we're brothers. Give me a high five.
Your brothers? No.
Yes!
What's up, guys? You're watching and or listening to the Kyle and Craig Show. My name is Kyle.
My name is Craig. And before we get started here, guys, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Share it if you really like it. Subscribe if you haven't already. And then go ahead and get involved in those comments down below. Let's really get the conversation going down there. We appreciate some fan interaction and stuff like that. This week, we're going to talk about a few big things that's going on in sports. We haven't talked about sports in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So we're going to touch on the
last night's Final Four matches.
Yep. And then
the national championship is set.
The upcoming UFC 223. And then we're going to get into some fan questions and such.
Yeah. Let's do that.
So like you said, last night was the
Final Four.
March Madness Final Four. By the way, happy Easter. It's Easter Sunday.
Happy Easter.
If that's what you believe in. But yeah, so last night we had Loyola Chicago, which is like the truest underdog story in recent sports history, against the Michigan Wolverines.
My Michigan Wolverines.
Yeah, which was actually Kyle's pick at the beginning of the bracket, the whole thing.
Yep.
You picked
Michigan to beat Duke.
Okay, see, I had Villanova to beat Cincinnati, which is weird. 5 seed. I didn't fucking know. You didn't bullshit half your bracket?
Nope.
Okay.
No. What do you mean bullshit half my bracket? I didn't pick a 5 seed to go all the way. I picked somebody.
Oh. We had Loyola in the fucking thing. Not all that crazy for thought to have a 5 seed.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Even though we do have a 1 and a 3 seed now. But yeah, nevertheless. I didn't think it was all that crazy of a pick at the time.
So Michigan beat Loyola Chicago last night 69-57, which is a 12-point win. But it was a lot closer than that.
It was because
still the last 4 minutes.
Yeah. They had like a 13-point or like a 10-point lead or
Loyola
something like that.
had 2 10-point leads in the second half.
Which is bonkers.
So they were like up 10, and then Michigan crawled back, and then they lost it again back to 10. And then Michigan went on a
17-2 swing.
Yeah, but it had to have been more than that by the end of the game because there was still like 2 minutes left when we saw that stat.
Yeah.
But yeah, they went on a tear. Just their defense was on point. They were hitting all these shots, and Loyola looked like a mess.
That's what it was. I think it was all that defense. Yeah, Loyola was tired.
And Loyola was really good, but like eventually, at some point in time, talent has got to eventually creep up, and it did in the last 7 minutes of that game. You know what I'm saying?
And that's all it is talent, because you can't even like say it's like experience.
Well, they play better. Yeah, experience. Yeah.
Well, it's not, but it's not
it's
experience.
Not experience, no,
because they've all played the same amount of games. You know, like they're all 22. They've all done this before. You know, like or haven't. It's not like it's like LeBron and the veteran Cavs versus like the up and coming 76ers, where it's like, you've been this far before. Yeah. You haven't, and that's going to show.
Michigan's been pretty good over the last couple of years. They got a really good coach.
Yeah, but I mean, even so, that's like 3 extra games, a year. I'm just saying it's not. It boils down to talent, not experience. Yeah. And unless you count the coaching experience and that sort of thing.
Yeah, I see what
you're saying. They just came through. The fucking defenses, the way they were switching, man, looked like NBA caliber shit.
Yeah, man, they were doing like, really fucking good,
all,
man.
Like off-ball stuff and shit like that, just shutting down Loyola at every turn. Now, were you? I mean, because obviously you're a Michigan fan, right? But also Chicago.
Yeah,
Chicago.
Yeah.
Were you rooting for Loyola or Michigan or what?
I was a little sad when Michigan won. I was like, "Cool, we won," but I was a little sad that Loyola lost. Yeah, it would have been cool to see them go to a championship. There's no way they were going to beat Kansas or Villanova.
That's what I was thinking too the whole time.
No way.
Like, as your brother, I was like, man, I'd rather just have Kyle's team go on and hopefully win, because as cool as it'd be for these guys to go on, I don't want to watch Villanova beat the fucking brakes off of.
Especially because what happened in the second game, Villanova, 1 seed, faced Kansas, 1 seed, beat the brakes off Kansas, 95-79.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Yeah.
If Loyola somehow beat Michigan and they had to go up against Villanova,
we're talking like 40 to like.
You never know
83.
How games go. Kansas might have had a really, really, really bad game, or Villanova was just on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, geez, they hit 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 3-pointers last night. Villanova hit.
Fucking insane.
18 3-pointers last night. So that's all you need to know right there.
Yeah. Against the number 1 fucking Kansas.
Yeah.
That's insanity.
UConn is so cool.
UConn?
Yeah.
Why UConn?
I don't know. Oh, I mean Villanova.
Oh, okay. That's what the fuck talking
about. Not UConn. Dumbass.
Yeah, Villanova's cool. I always pick Villanova.
You do, but I don't know.
Weird. I don't know why. I'm not even like
them, right, to win.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, I made 2 brackets. Weird. I always make 2 brackets. I always make one that's like a realistic thought, and then I make another one that is a bunch of upsets with my favorite team is usually winning. So like Duke is my NCAA basketball team. I'd say Duke and Ohio State. But when I pick my realistic brackets, like the ones I actually think are gonna do well, regardless of Villanova being the 1 seed this year or not, I constantly pick Villanova to win for some fucking weird reason. I was right a couple years ago. They won in like 2012 or some shit.
Yeah. Yeah, you were.
I was. Yeah.
I'm trying to read this title real quick. It says Villanova cements itself as the most prolific 3-point shooting team in college history. I'm trying to figure out why. Yeah, that makes fucking sense because they dropped 18 3-pointers. Yeah, I know, but Villanova tied the Final Four record for threes in a game with 3 minutes and 45 seconds left in the first half. The Wildcats shot 45% from the three, 5 points higher than their season average, which ranked 15 in the nation this season. So, yeah. Next up, Michigan will try to guard the perimeter Monday night when Villanova goes for its second title in 3 seasons. Good luck with that. Yeah. So, yeah, just all those threes.
Yeah, that's fucking killer.
Insane, dog. So it's gonna be a really good matchup. So they're playing Monday night, which is fucking awesome. I'm so glad we don't have to wait a week.
Yeah, so that'll be tonight.
8:20 tomorrow.
Depending on when they see it.
Oh, yeah.
Podcast gets uploaded on Monday, so you guys episode gets uploaded tonight. On Monday. Yeah, it'll be tonight.
I'm definitely bitching Michigan. It's gonna be fucking lit.
Yeah, I'm definitely going Villanova. Ooh, we should watch it.
Yeah,
I think we should watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Villanova. I think I picked like the final score was like 74-68 or something like that. Like when you go ahead and pick your bracket.
Yeah.
And shout out to Alex Villagomez as far as fan questions go. He asked who do we have winning the tournament. So I thought I'd address that now. Yeah, definitely I got Villanova. Especially after last night's win. I mean, that's who I picked in the bracket anyways.
Yeah.
But especially after last night's win, the way they dismantled the number 1 seed, where Michigan was down hard against a fucking number 11 seed in Loyola Chicago. And like they did come back and they obviously did win and like dominantly, but they were still down against a lesser opponent for a lot longer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see if Villanova can deal with the size of Michigan's leader, Moritz Wenger Jr., 6'11", that big ass white dude who's shooting threes. Yeah, he had 36 minutes, 24 points, 3 for 7 from the 3-point line, 15 rebounds. He's a fucking tank.
Yeah.
So
the best thing about the bracket, I mean, like not in the bracket, just the tournament, is just you just see these guys shine through. I mean, like Kemba Walker. You know what I'm saying? Like he shined through in the fucking tournament, like, and that's what like made Kemba Walker.
Oh, back in the days.
Yeah, like back in the day, and that this is where you start to see people like develop and do well and just shine. You know, like half those kids in Loyola. I mean, I doubt any of them are gonna go pro. I mean, it's possible, but they're given a fucking platform to go ahead and showcase their talents to hopefully do something or hopefully do well. Like that white kid from Michigan, whatever the hell his name was. Wenger, yeah.
Wenger.
You know, he got big shout outs from Dirk Nowitzki last night.
Yeah.
After the game, yeah, and just everybody on ESPN was talking about him. You know, he had the after the game interview and that sort of shit. And you could just see it when you're watching him play. Like he's like running the court, running the ball, everything.
Big man.
Yeah, and especially in today's league, you know, like this tournament and him being a big shooting guy.
Yeah.
Especially in the Final Four, they could go on to win. You know, like he'd be a top 10 pick easily.
I hope they win, man, because we were in the championship a couple years ago against Villanova. Or God damn it, my name's Louisville.
Oh yeah.
And we fucking lost to Louisville, man. And that's when we had Trey Burke.
Oh yeah.
And I think Tim Hardaway Jr. was on that team, or Glenn Robinson III was on that team, one or the other, or both of them.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a really good team, man. And then we fucking lost to Louisville, and then Louisville ended up getting that title retracted this year because of all the sanctions against them and all the bullshit that was happening with them and all that stuff. Not fucked up. I mean, what do you mean fucked up? What?
The kids win the tournament. Yeah, I know. Just because the coaches and fucking organization were
I don't even know the
chumps.
details of that, so I don't want to get into it. I don't know what they were doing, whether there were like sexual things going on behind the scenes that weren't supposed to be happening.
It had something to do with the coaches, right? Or was it the players?
The coaches knew about what was happening. I don't know. When things happen underneath the coach, like, and it's that bad, like, it can't be happening. I think there were like hookers going on in the rooms or something like that, man. Okay. It was just not okay.
Right. I thought I got mistaken. I thought it had to do with like the coaches being fucked up and the coaches doing some messed up things.
I don't know.
And like the kids got their shit taken away. But if it was the kids. But nevertheless.
It's kind of like UFC, Reggie Bush. Like they were giving Reggie Bush money.
He said UFC.
USC. You know what I'm saying? Giving Reggie Bush money, but the title was retracted. It's like,
and that's fucked up. I think that's fucked up.
I don't know. I don't know.
You know,
always have that.
It's fucked up to the I guess it's because
they still played the game. You still beat Texas. You'll always have that. Vince Young can't ever come up to you and be like, Reggie Bush, you didn't beat me that night. Like, we definitely did.
Yeah.
They gave me some money 2 years ago. I beat the shit out of you.
John Jones,
like,
popping for steroids.
You always know.
Like John Jones knocked out Dan Cormier.
Yeah.
And then obviously he beat him. He beat DC.
Yeah,
in
but
the second fight.
He's
but then it got retracted.
It's steroids.
But it doesn't change the fact that he beat him. You know, like
but it's steroids.
It's changed. I know, but I'm saying it's changed. The rulebook's changed. But DC will tell you he lost. You know.
Yeah.
Like everyone will say that he beat him. You know.
Yeah, I'm with you, man.
But yeah, so anyways, Michigan was in it a couple years ago, and then you brought this up the other day when we were talking about it. Like, should Michigan then be awarded the championship?
No, yeah,
right. I think we
that
both
was
agreed.
Yesterday or last night or this morning.
Yeah, and I don't think so. I mean, just because like
nobody
you
won.
still didn't win it. Like,
yeah, you still didn't
they
win.
won it, and it was then taken away, but you did not win it.
Yeah, if we had won, and then this Louisville stuff came out, where it's like, well, good thing we beat them because if they'd won, it would have been retracted anyways or whatever. It wouldn't even be a discussion, but. I get what you're saying, but
or if there was some sort of cheating involved or something like that matter, then perhaps it goes to the other guy. But I mean, we got an interesting game ahead of ourselves, anyways. I mean, Villanova is obviously the number 1 seed for a fucking reason, and Michigan could have.
Michigan is the first team to make it to the championship without having to beat
the number 1 seed,
the top 5 seed.
Really?
Yep.
So that's what I was saying with the whole Loyola thing. Like, they haven't had that hard of a fucking path to get here. Bring up your bracket. Yeah, but like then even like what I was just thinking about last night, like fucking Villanova beat Duke, didn't they?
No.
Or did Kansas beat Duke?
No.
I think Villanova beat Duke.
I think it was Kansas.
I don't know. Check. But they beat all these powerhouse teams. Not all these powerhouse teams, but they beat some fucking powerhouse teams, and especially having to get through Kansas.
Villanova beat Texas Tech. Kansas beat Duke.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So
you got to get
all
through
the way
fucking
back
Kansas.
to the beginning. So the round of 64, Michigan as a fucking 3 seed beat Montana. They beat a number 6 Houston. And then Texas A&M upset UNC.
Mm-hmm.
And then so Michigan beat number 7 Texas A&M, and they beat number 9 Florida State. Then they beat number 11 Loyola Chicago. And like, it's not their fault. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
just the way the tournament fucking lays out for them.
Yeah, you beat who's in front of you. If UFC had just fucking done what they were supposed to do and beat fucking whoever the fuck they lost to, Texas A&M, you know what I'm saying? Then maybe that Michigan UNC game would have been a different story. But I don't know. It kind of goes for like one or two things. Like they're not battle tested. Like they didn't have to beat the number 5. They didn't take down. You know what I'm saying?
The number 1 seed. They didn't have to get through all this shit.
The other side. So
but
Villanova's side.
But you beat the guys who beat them. So that's nothing to sneeze at either. You know, that's what the tournament is for.
So Villanova obviously beat Radford, who was a 16 seed. Then they beat a number 9 Alabama. They beat a number 5 West Virginia. They beat a number 3 Texas Tech. And then they beat a number 1 Kansas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even Kansas. Who did Kansas have to face? Kansas. What the fuck is... Kansas beats a number 8 Seton, a number 5 Clemson, a number 2 Duke. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they had to face people, but I mean, Loyola Chicago beat a bunch of fucking people.
That's what I was gonna say. Like you beat the guys who beat them.
Yeah, exactly. So if Loyola's at 11, they beat a number 6 Miami. They beat a number 3 Tennessee. They beat a number 7 Nevada, and then they beat a number 9 Kansas State, and they just couldn't get. And they had Michigan on the ropes, and they just couldn't get past them.
Yeah.
So
potentially we could add a number 11 seed versus a fucking number 1.
So we'll see, man. But Villanova's fucking good.
Yeah, it looks
it's gonna be a really good game, or we're gonna get blown the fuck out. I don't think Michigan gets the breaks off.
Not a blowout, but I mean, like I said, like 74 to like 60 type shit. Like at least a 10-point win. In Villanova's favor.
Yeah.
Now this is the fucking best tournament ever,
as far as like
upsets go and just excitement go, and like they had the whole fucking nation talk about it. At least that's the way it felt here in the Chicagoland area, especially with Loyola doing so well, where that was all the buzz. You know, anytime you flipped on ESPN radio,
there's just a lot more brackets, a lot more
bracket busting shit.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Like just all over the fucking.
I think there was no perfect brackets out of the first round. Like not one bracket made it out of the first round.
Like UMBC became the first men's team to beat a number 1 number 1 seed. Virginia, you know, so it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And then fucking Buffalo beat the brakes off Arizona. That broke my bracket. Like, what the fuck? So there's just so many upsets all over the place, dude. It's like, what the hell is happening?
Yeah,
Wichita State lost in the first. Wichita State always does really good. Yeah, man, just a bunch of shit.
It was all over the place too.
It was. Texas A&M beating a number 2 UNC. That is a big freaking deal. And the Florida State beating a number 1 Xavier. That is
I
a
had
big
Xavier
fucking
going
deal.
far. Yeah, I had Xavier making the Final
And
Four.
Cincinnati wasn't number 5, Craig. They were a 2 seed.
Oh,
So you're
shit.
not that far off.
No.
They were a number 2 seed, man. I don't know what to tell you. I'm staring right at it. They beat Georgia. They're a number 2 seed.
Okay, well then I wasn't that far.
Okay,
off.
that's what I'm saying.
I thought they
You
were.
weren't that far off.
I thought they were a number.
Why the fuck you pick a 5 seed?
Damn, Daniel, I'm in the
You're way too close to the
97.8
mic, Craig. Back
percentile.
up.
My bad. I'm in the 97.8 percentile of my bracket.
And then 94, which is trash.
You're 94?
Yeah.
That's not bad, man.
Yeah.
How the
Well,
fuck
because
is
I got
anybody not
Michigan.
that far?
Michigan is winning. So if Michigan wins this whole thing,
Yeah.
only me and a handful of people pick fucking Michigan. I'm sure a bunch of people pick Michigan.
Yeah. I don't know
Michigan's
why the
been playing
fuck I
really
thought
good.
Cincinnati was a fucking.
I don't have a
5 seed.
tiebreaker on my thing because my app was like breaking, so I didn't get to pick a tiebreaker. But it never comes down to it. It's fine.
Yeah, it doesn't. I had 3.
Or I guess it comes down to it when you're like, if you and me both pick Michigan,
Mhm.
but I picked the score correctly and you don't, like I get a higher score than you do.
Yeah.
But because I have 0 zeros, it's whatever. My bracket is for sure busted.
Yeah, my bracket's fucked. But I picked 3 of the Final Four. I mean, not that it's like all that fucking crazy to pick them.
I think I did
But
too.
I picked Villanova, I picked Kansas, and I picked
No, I did
Michigan.
not.
And then I had
Mine's all over.
Cincinnati, obviously, instead of Loyola, but who the fuck predicted
The only ones I got
Loyola?
right is Michigan and Villanova. Because I picked Duke and I picked Arizona.
Yeah,
It's trash.
it's trash. But it was a fucking good bracket. I'm excited to see what happens to it. And going into it and then, coming into the NBA draft and shit like that. I mean, basketball's exciting right now. And I'm looking forward to the fucking playoffs and close out of the
They're
season
like
here.
next week, man. 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, dude, and everybody's
Playoffs start
fucking hurt.
April 14th.
Dude, did you fucking see this kid?
I didn't see it. I couldn't see what happened. The replay that I saw was trash.
I'll put it up right
What
here
are you
too, and
talking
then I'll
about?
show
The
you
Vince Carter
afterwards.
thing?
Yeah. So it was the Golden State Warriors were playing
Sacramento Kings.
the Sacramento Kings. Yeah, my bad, right? And basically, this kid, I don't even remember his name, is Patrick McCaw.
Yeah.
They kind of dished it out to him, and he was in like the corner slot of the 3,
Mhm.
and then like sort of like baseline with the bucket, and kind of like bounce past to him. He takes it in, he goes up for a dunk.
And Vince Carter like clipped him with his shoulder.
Well, he was trying to get out of the way. He wasn't trying to like chip him. No, he definitely wasn't. And Steve Kerr was was yelling at Vince like, "You fucking know better than that." But he was trying to get out of his way. You could see him.
It looked like he was trying to get a little bump in there.
No,
man.
it looked
I'm
like
not
he
gonna
was
lie
trying to
you.
get his shoulder out of the way of dude, and like kind of like move
I don't think
slightly
so.
out of the way. But anyways, dude falls, and who the fuck knows? I mean, it's definitely not
Yeah,
Vince
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to bump him, dude. Vince, 15 years, fucking nicest guy. NBA. How many times has he won the NBA like
None.
person of the
talking
year?
about
I'm pretty
he
sure Vince has. I'm pretty sure he has. He's won like some sort of fucking man of the year type shit. But the kid falls, and they're talking about. I mean, they said possible paralysis.
That would be.
I don't
fucking
think so
horrible,
though,
dude.
because
Why not?
because dude was
what makes you-
squirming. He was squirming
He's
and
freaking
moving.
out of pain. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but that's not paralysis, bro.
I guess.
Unless paralysis comes later. But
No,
like I'm
but you
pretty
never know.
every time you've ever seen
Body's
anybody,
reacting.
like when what's his name, the dude from the
If your
Steelers?
legs are like dead, but your body is shaking, my legs are still moving, right?
Yeah, I suppose.
And paralysis could mean anything. It could have a very small form of paralysis, like I can't bend this way anymore. That is a form of paralysis.
Yeah, I suppose.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's possible. I mean, it's the spine, and it's
And like
could
no,
be
I've
fucked.
never seen somebody fall and just start grabbing their spine like that, like right away, like their
I
back
have.
like that. I haven't.
when you land on your ass, man.
I guess,
so
but we know he
bad.
didn't land on his ass.
He did. Like the way he like lands, like pretend this is butt. It
I'd
like
have
he
to
like
see the replay.
falls and like it's his
Again, the replay I saw
his-
was not good.
his tailbone connects first,
Which
which is your spine. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's in fucking great condition. I just don't think he's gonna be paralysis.
we hope so.
Yeah, I certainly hope not. And then obviously like the immediate reaction was fucking Steve Kerr. It's like just I mean whatever.
He was yelling.
Fuck
He
my
was, I
language.
saw the
He was
replay.
like, God damn it, Vince! Like you know better. You know better. Kind of coming at Vince Carter saying like you fucked up. You did this. You
Yeah.
know. You knew that you shouldn't have done that. But again, I mean, go ahead and pull up. The
I'm
replay.
trying to find all the replays I've seen are fucking reactions. I can't find like a slow mo of what the fuck happened. Oh, here we go. He undercuts Patrick McCaw, man. I'm not gonna lie to you,
He
dude.
tries to get out of the way. I think.
Does he fall on his ass?
I'll put up slow motion right now.
Like all I'm seeing is just like
He definitely hits
oh, there
butt
it is.
first.
Okay, I see it. Goes up, hits him with the shoulder. Ooh, yeah, he lands on his tail.
Yeah. But you
It's
can
like
see
kind of butt, kind of back.
it's butt and then back, you know? And then he
Yeah.
falls down. I mean, and your tailbone is the fucking ass end of your spine. It's not, you know, like it's all connected. It's right there.
Yeah.
But That's hurt. I mean, how many times you fall on your skateboard and you fucking have it slip out from underneath you, and that tailbone hits the pavement?
I'll tell you right now, man, he's definitely not trying to get out of the way. He's clipping him, man. He's trying to foul him.
He's not.
He is. He's trying to foul him, though. Not intentional, not trying to break his back. He knows he's not trying to do that, but it's a basketball play, man.
He fucking
like, here's a little nudge. You're not going to get that dunk on me.
So.
Like,
I think he's fucking...
No. He's moving into the guy, man. Move out of the way if you're going to let him dunk.
I suppose.
You clear your way, because then you could get hurt.
I suppose, but it does... I mean, he's going in that direction, trying to play some defense.
And then he tucks his shoulder in afterwards to show the ref, like, what do you mean? Like, Vince Carter in the moment, no, he's not thinking about he's going to hurt this guy.
Yeah.
But it's a basketball play, dog.
Yeah.
Little shoulder while you're trying to dunk on me. I'm going to tuck it in. Like,
I'm going to try and nudge you a little bit.
Yes, it is a basketball
Okay,
play.
yeah.
Okay, we could agree on that. He
Yes.
definitely fouled him on purpose. But doesn't mean he was trying to fucking ruin the guy's life either.
Yeah.
So that's why he's freaking out like that. He's like, fuck. You know, of course he's going to go to sleep and be like, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
You know, but it was a basketball play.
And you can immediately tell he felt bad.
Yeah, he looked
immediately after. And Vince Carter, I think maybe the reason is he's a fucking veteran of the sport, and he knows his shit, and he knows not to fucking hurt anybody. And
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
maybe because he's on the Kings, and I've just always been a fan of Vince Carter. But I don't think he was
looking
trying
at it
to
in
do
slow motion. It's like definitely, yeah, it's a basketball play.
Yeah,
But things happen, you know. People like get hurt all the time on basketball plays.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Fucking, it's not Jaja Padulia, is what I'm saying.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, he didn't fucking undercut him.
Yeah,
He definitely fouled him in the air, but he didn't like chop his legs off either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think of it like metaphorically for like the NFL, but like chop blocking is illegal, so that's not okay. Cutting somebody out at the knees
Hitting
is
somebody-
not okay. You can't call that. Oh, that was a football play, but it was still kind of iffy. But he got hurt. But like, you can't really regret the decision because it was just a football play, and it just so happened that he hurt himself.
Somebody like
chopping somebody at the knees is illegal as fuck. You can't do that. So that's a bad example. And that's what I was gonna say.
it'd be like someone going for a tackle, and then like dude jumping, and then he clips his legs, so it's like a foul. Not allowed to do that, but was it intentional? Was he trying
it was
to
a
fuck
bang
you
bang
up?
play. That's
Yeah.
what you want to call it, a bang bang.
I mean, even
play.
just like that cat from the Steelers. I can't remember his name. The guy who's like paralyzed right now.
yeah.
But like it was a bad hit, and dude got hurt, and nobody meant for him to get hurt, and the play shouldn't have happened, and it shouldn't have gone down. They shouldn't have connected like that. But that's the reality of the situation. But obviously, hope dude gets better. But the reason I brought that up is just with the playoffs coming right around the corner. Fucking Chef Curry is out. Klay Thompson just got back.
Kevin Durant just got back.
Kevin Durant just got back.
Yeah.
Fucking.
He got ejected for the 4th time this season. I don't know how
Kevin
many
Durant?
ejections you can have in a season before like you get suspended for a couple games. Remember like when the Cavs came back when they were down 3-1 against the Warriors? It's because what's his name got ejected so many times that they suspended him for 2 games.
Draymond Green, right?
Yeah, Draymond Green. So I don't
Yeah.
know if it has to do with season ejections
Or playoff ejections.
or playoff ejections, or maybe it's all collected. Like
Yeah.
you got ejected 8 times this year, you're suspended for 2 games. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but he's got to watch out. I don't know why he's so angry. He won a championship.
I don't
last
know.
year. Why
He's
so mad.
fucking pissed. I saw him post up the other day, and that's my guy. Kevin Durant's probably like him and Russell Westbrook, my 2 favorite players in the league. Shout out to OKC. But he's just angry. He's an angry guy. He's very emotional. I saw him post the other day something like, "Yeah, the league's pretty hard to fucking win when everybody's building teams to beat you." Bro.
Fuck you.
Exactly.
Fuck you.
Exactly.
Hey,
like
Durant.
fuck you, mean dude.
Go
You're
fuck
the
yourself.
definition of that shit. Dude.
Yeah, the fuck? Why would he text that? What the fuck?
Yeah. He's like, the league's pretty hard to win when everybody's building.
Of course,
super
he's gonna
teams
text
beat
something
you.
like that when fucking Houston's going off.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
And all
your
they did
team-
was
and
add
his
Chris
team's
Paul.
falling
They
apart.
put Chris Paul on there, and now everything's clicking like a bunch of guys.
Yeah.
Like, and what's his name's having an MVP season?
James Harden.
Yeah, the beard.
Yeah.
Like, they're not even second, so I don't know what they're tripping out about. Aren't they
Who?
3rd in the West?
Who would be second?
Golden State.
You pull that up.
I will pull that up.
I mean, because I know Portland was Portland has fucking. I don't think they lost all through fucking February or March or something like that. Portland's been on a tear lately, and they were either the number 3 seed and now the number 2 seed or something like that. And I'm not even worried about like the seeding. If anything, the Warriors probably.
Oh, so they are second. My bad.
Okay, but how far off?
By a game and a half.
Okay, that's not bad at all to Portland, right?
Yeah.
Portland's 3. Portland's on a fucking tear.
Doesn't make any sense though.
Why?
Because. Oh, never mind. 15 games back. No, Golden State has a clear edge. Never mind. They're like 7 points. They're 7 games ahead of Portland.
Okay.
So my bad. But no, they're second. But they're second, but they're not even. I think they're the 3rd team in the league.
Oh, okay, that could be.
So
it.
like they're behind like so it's like Houston, and then like Toronto, Golden State, Boston, Cleveland. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fucking Philly's 4th seed in the East.
Philly killing
Houston's
it.
going off though, man. And so like don't be like, oh, it's pretty hard to win when like they build teams to beat you. Like, fuck you.
That's a fucking duo.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking James Harden, an old CP3, and like Clint Capella. It's not like they fucking built the 27 Yankees over there in Houston. You know, they've just figured out a fucking way to make it work. Not to mention that Houston was pretty damn decent last year. You know, like they were the number 2 seed in the West last year.
Yeah.
But yeah, so for Kevin Durant to say that, I think he's just angry. I think he's an emotional dude, so I mean that could lead to why he's fucking getting these calls, and especially he's getting to that LeBron level where you know how everybody always talks about like LeBron never gets calls.
Yeah.
Like LeBron could do anything and the refs won't call it because he's LeBron, and they feel.
Yeah, but he's like mouthing off. Did you see him get rejected? He's just mouthing off to the ref.
But I think it's because maybe not for not getting calls and things like that. You know, and that's what I'm saying. Like he's getting to that LeBron level. He's not getting the calls he should be because you're fucking Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
Like, hey man, you're not going in line because you're Kevin Durant, and like you don't need it. You know.
Yeah,
so I think that might have something to do with it. But yeah, man, everyone's fucking getting hurt. So Kevin Durant was out. I mean, Steph Curry is out. We'll see if he's back in time for the playoffs. They're talking about
oh yeah,
Gordon
he might not
Hayward.
be ready till like the second round,
and if they fucking make it, man.
I don't think
Gordon
Hayward should come back.
Well, they're saying he could be ready to come back. I wouldn't. I don't know. I would if you fucking end up against Cleveland in the fucking semis.
Mm-hmm.
If you end up against if it's Boston and Cleveland, and I'd fucking bring back LeBron. What's up, Snapchat? Follow you boys. If it's Cleveland versus Boston, I'm definitely bringing any fucking firepower I can. I'm re-signing Ray Allen. I'm fucking finding somebody to beat Cleveland. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's if fucking Cleveland even makes it. I mean, Toronto is, I guess, the big bad wolf in the West.
Stephen A. Smith was saying like Cleveland's coming out. Like LeBron's just playing way too good for like anybody to beat them. There's no way he's losing to anybody. You know what I'm saying? And we'll see because the playoffs are a different animal. But like nobody has more experience. Nobody has more. Sorry, guys. I was like, what the fuck was that? That was my Xbox. That was my Xbox, like, lighting up. Nobody has more experience than LeBron. Yeah. So, like, I think it's running through LeBron, too.
Yeah, I don't know. But the fuck playoffs start soon, so we will be covering that as they come along.
Yeah, yeah. And then MLB just started this week, but we're not going to get into it today, but we will.
Fucking shout out to the White Sox.
And the Cubs. They both won their opening games. Fucking 3 home runs.
Tell me if I'm alone on this. Diehard White Sox fans, okay? Yeah, fuck the Cubs. I was rooting for them. They got their championship.
And
good job. The season's over. Good glory to fucking Chicago.
Yeah.
You got it. Fuck you.
Yeah.
It's over. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore, but I hope they lose. And I hope they have another 100 years of bad luck.
Yeah.
But the White Sox are looking damn good. Fucking first game, 14-4. We're down 0-4.
14-7.
Okay, yeah, my bad. We were down 4-0.
Yeah.
And then fucking to come back, dude got our designated hitter got
3 home runs.
3 home runs on 3 at bats. It's fucking bonkers, dude.
Insane.
So shout out to them, and obviously as more baseball comes, we'll talk about it more.
Yeah. But the big news.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, bring it in.
We're going to talk about UFC because there are fights coming up this weekend. So by the time we record next week's show, these fights would have happened. So we're gonna talk about our predictions and everything that's going on next week for UFC 223. So anyways, talking about UFC 223.
Yes, that's the big one coming up. It's going to be 223. Habib Nurmagomedov versus Tony Ferguson for the undisputed 155-pound belt.
Did they take that belt away yet?
They've not taken the belt away yet, so that's
fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's a big topic of discussion. If you guys aren't UFC fans, I'm sure you fucking know who Conor McGregor is. He's the current 155-pound champion in the UFC who hasn't
fought anybody in over 10 years. So
yeah, it's been 18 months since his last fight in the UFC. Not even like since his last title defense, like he's an active champion.
Because he fought Nate
We
Diaz.
can get into it, man.
What?
Can we fucking get into it?
Well, we always get into that. We always talk about that.
All right.
We talked about McGregor, how bullshit that is before. There's no reason to bring it up.
Conor McGregor's fucking chump. For sure defend your titles at least once.
For sure fight somebody.
One of them.
Fight anybody.
Hey, defend one fucking belt, and now they're talking about you fighting fucking Mayweather. We'll get into that another day. Get into that another day. I just want to talk about 223. But the fact of the matter is, Tony Ferguson is currently the interim 155-pound champion. Habib Nurmagomedov is, without a shadow of a doubt, the number one contender in the 155-pound division.
Yeah.
Both coming off of wins, obviously. Tony Ferguson just beat Kevin Lee over the summer. It's been a couple of months since his last fight. And then Habib has recently beat Michael Johnson, and then he just beat Edson Barboza, which are 2 huge wins. In dominating fucking fashion. And this is the 4th time that these 2 guys have been squared up to fight against each other, you know? So the first time Habib pulled out, 2nd time Tony was sick, 3rd time Habib pulled out. This is the 4th time they've set up to fight against each other. So you asked, have they stripped Conor yet?
Nope.
No, they haven't. So the reason they're waiting until literally the first punch is thrown, as soon as that first punch is thrown,
Yeah, he probably won't have the title.
Conor is no longer the champion.
Yeah, just in case something goes wrong.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about it last time on another show where we said that, like, I think with Logan we might have talked about it, where like Conor's gonna be there that night, and like somebody fucking doesn't hit weight, like Conor's gonna step in and fight.
Yeah.
Which I hope he fucking does. I swear to God, he fucking better do it.
And that's why they haven't stripped him. So then it will be as the champion, you know? And I either fucking
so fucking godly, dude.
Yeah.
That'd be the greatest thing ever.
For sure buy that pay-per-view. If you ever fucking have thought, so we got back to fan questions. So one of the fan questions we got was,
I don't know why this bitch is. Never mind. Go ahead.
Savage.
Why is she wearing a belt in her picture?
Who?
This chick.
Joanna?
Yeah.
Probably because it's an old picture. That's not an official
sure,
UFC app.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
But so with the Coleon Kid on Instagram, my boy Eric, Kyle's boy Eric, whatever the fuck. He said, "Who you got for UFC 223?" That was one of the questions we had. And this is the big card, and you guys want to know what to order and what not to order. This is big. This is the one.
It's card to order. Yep.
Yeah, and we went in depth about it, hardcore with
Logan.
With Logan,
Yeah,
but just to reiterate, going down the list here, you got Rose Namajunas versus Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
You picked Jędrzejczyk last time.
I did.
And you lost.
I did.
I'm picking Rose again.
You liked Rose. And when we watched 217, Kyle did pick Rose. He said there's something about this chick.
So you got?
I like Joanna.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I not only do I think she's gonna win, I hope she wins.
So we can get a triple.
So we can get a trilogy come like 226.
That's a little soon.
Yeah.
Maybe like 28, 29.
Yeah, something like that. But just a little later in the year.
Yeah.
But and I just think, like, so Joanna, you could see with her going into that fight, she became way too much almost around. You don't want to say the Ronda Rousey. Joanna fucking hates it.
She was way too hyped up for no fucking reason.
She was really hyped up. She was really into the media.
Fucking Rose
she was doing all these
7-3.
things.
You were 14-0.
Yeah.
Why are you acting like that? Like, what the hell are you doing? Like, you should just walk in there, be professional shit like Rose was being. Because if you were like the one who was like going to fight this like god, I'd be talking my shit.
Yeah.
I'd be hyping myself up. Like, oh, you're gonna fucking lose. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? But Rose went about it the right way. Rose is just like, I'm a silent ninja.
And how fucking cool would it have been if they were both just silent? Like both just not saying a fucking word. Like, we're going to fuck each other up. But I think she almost psyched herself out of it, Yeah,
she must have.
And then
Rose the shit out of her.
Rose was sitting there during the fucking interviews just reciting the Lord's Prayer. Like, when they were, like, face-to-face, and Joanna's just chomping at the bits. Like, I'm going to fucking beat your ass. You have no fucking idea. And then Rose sitting there just... Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, that will be done as earth as it is in heaven, or whatever the fuck that thing is.
Yeah.
Which is just creepy.
Yeah.
So yeah, at that fight, and then you got Calvin Kattar, which is a good. We saw he fought on 220.
Yeah.
And he was like fight of the night on 220. So he's fighting. He's the third fight on that. And then we got Michael Chiesa versus Anthony Pettis, which is another big fight.
Who the hell is Kattar fighting? You didn't say that.
Moicano. I don't even know this character.
Moicano.
But he's 11-1-1, and that's at 145. So I mean, two up and comers. Kattar looked really good his last time out.
Yeah. 18-2.
And if you got that at the third slot on a huge card like this, it's something to watch.
Rest of these cards not.
And then I mean, it's not bad. I mean, Paul Felder versus Al Iaquinta. Al Iaquinta fucking claims he is like the face of the UFC. He's straight out of like New York area.
Who
when he
thinks he's
talks.
that?
Al Iaquinta. He's facing Paul.
Yeah, no, but you just skipped over the Pettis card.
I said Pettis earlier. I said Michael Chiesa
Pettis
versus Anthony Pettis. Yeah, who's fucking Anthony Pettis, who's like the former fucking
almost about to be something
poster boy of the fucking UFC. He was first dude on Wheaties box. He had the fucking kick off the cage where he kicked Benson Henderson in the face. He's no homo, good looking guy. He was potentially like the next face.
What's his name? Showtime Pettis.
Anthony Showtime Pettis. Even though his brother's about to fucking surpass him. Facing Michael Chiesa. So I don't know if you know who Chiesa is.
Nope.
He fought Kevin Lee last, and that was when Maru Yamasaki, dude, didn't tap, and he also didn't pass out. But Yamasaki called the fight because it looked like he was about to pass out, and then he got really mad at Yamasaki, and he challenged him to a jiu-jitsu match.
Really?
I'll show you fucking jiu-jitsu. Like, let's go.
Really?
And yeah. But he was for sure about to pass out.
That's
like
hilarious.
He's like
it's a rough job to make sure you're alive,
exactly.
Man. For sure,
like,
shut the fuck
Kevin
up.
Lee had him.
How about you don't be in that position, and then the ref doesn't have to call the wrong thing.
Exactly. He's like, I was fine. He's trying to argue that he was fine. I'll put up the clips here, and I'll show you later,
kind of like that fucking Brendan Schaub thing where he's like looking at the thing like, I'm fine, don't call it. Like, well then move, man.
Yeah, do
move.
something. But you got
Fat
Travis
ass
Brown on your
Travis
fucking back.
Brown sitting on your back. You're not doing nothing.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it was.
Doing
Like, you
nothing.
got Kevin Lee, with his legs wrapped around your waist and his fucking arm wrapped around your throat.
It's kind of like when
choking
fucking
you
what's his
unconscious.
name? Big boy.
Which
Who's
one?
the fix?
Oh, fucking Daniel Cormier.
Yeah, Daniel Cormier.
Against
He wasn't
Volkan
throwing like the
Ozdemir.
biggest blows, but he was hitting old dude in the face.
Yeah.
And old dude was shaking his legs,
And
but like
trying
you're not
everything.
moving. Like there's
Yeah.
nothing you're gonna do. You're not dead. And he's not knocking the shit out of you. But I gotta call this fight because we've been here for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Your legs can shake all they want.
have to
You're
make-
not getting out of this.
I mean,
You're
you
not
always hear about
moving.
like a basketball move or a football move. You have to be making
You gotta do
an
something.
MMA move.
can't
You have
just
to be doing
squirming.
something. Yeah, you have to be defending yourself actively with both arms locked up in a crucifix and your fucking legs kicking out from under you like a fucking
You're not
floppy
doing
fish.
anything.
You're not doing anything. You're not
Yeah,
doing a goddamn
exactly.
thing.
So I see what he's saying, but you gotta fucking protect yourself.
But yeah, so that's Michael Chiesa, and forever he will be remembered for that, I think. But he's coming off a loss. Anthony,
Quinta in.
huh?
Go ahead. Yeah. So
Yeah, so he's coming off a loss. Pettis coming off a loss, a bunch of losses actually. But then we got Al Ain Quinta versus Paul Felder. Both up and comers in the 155 division. Both like veteran, but also up and comers. Like they've been around forever, but don't fight like enough.
Yeah.
And then you got Felice Herrig, who trains at Curran MMA in Crystal Lake, just around the
That's
street from
fucking
where
awesome.
Carly used to live.
Yeah.
And she's facing, I don't even remember Kalawatsky's first name, but Kalawatsky.
11-2, 14-6. Not
This
bad.
is a huge fight because Felice is on like a 3 or 4 fight win streak, and then Kalawatsky is obviously a killer.
Uh-huh.
And they're saying whoever gets this could have the next crack at Rose or Joanna,
Oh yeah.
especially because it's on the same card. So like, let's say Felice wins, call out like, "Yeah, I want the belt." Whoever wins tonight, like, let me get next.
Yeah.
Especially
That'd be
if
fucking cool.
especially if Rose wins, because then there's
Yeah.
no point for a trilogy.
Yeah. There's
you
no
know?
point for a trilogy at that point.
And then you got Ray Borg, who is forever known as the fucking Mighty Bar. He's the dude who fucking Demetrius Johnson did the fucking crazy suplex
This is
armbar
probably
through.
his first fight back.
Yeah, against Moreno, who's another big dude. He just won in Mexico not too long ago. So I mean, it's not a old
Oh
card.
yeah. Moreno looks familiar. Lozon looks familiar.
Yeah,
27,
Lozon. I mean, he's
15,
fucking
so many fights.
He's been forever. He's been around forever. Joe Lozon.
Abin Mercer. He looks familiar.
Who?
Abin Mercer.
Oh yeah, Breen Mercer. Yeah,
The younger guy, I
at
think.
155. Yeah, he's a young cat, 11-2. And then I think it's Carlos Caceres against Artem Lobov. So Lobov was 14 and fucking 1. For sure, stop fighting. For sure,
Jesus
stop fighting.
Christ.
They call him the Russian Hammer. He is Conor McGregor's training partner, and that's like the
okay.
only reason he has a UFC contract. Everybody calls him like the god, but it's like a fucking joke. But it's this dude, and he's not trash. I mean, he has some decent wins over some decent people.
Bochenekov is fighting.
Oh yeah,
The first card, the first fight. Not to skip all of what everything you're saying, but just to cover the rest of this bottom fucking card here.
yeah,
He looks familiar. We saw him fight somebody.
yeah. Nah, Bochnik.
Bachniak.
Bochnik.
We saw him fight somebody.
Yeah, at 220 he fought as well.
Yeah. I think he won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I mean, it's a fucking good card. I mean, I'm pretty excited to see it. But obviously, the most important thing is going to be that Rose and Joanna fight. And yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
really want to see McGregor fight somebody, dog.
yeah,
I really
and like
fucking
the
do.
big thing
I
is
hope one
like
of these guys fucking misses weight. or
McGregor
something.
doesn't want to do media, and like that's why he tried to step in to fight
Which doesn't make
Frankie.
any sense.
It
Why?
makes
When did
sense.
he say he doesn't want to do media?
We just know
You
he
keep
doesn't want
saying
to do
that.
media.
Well, why?
Because
All
he
he
keeps
does
skipping
is do
shit.
media.
No, because he keeps skipping stuff, man.
He's
he
literally brought
when
media
he
to
fought,
the forefront of UFC. He is the reason why people are trying to like
Yes
emulate
and
what
no,
he does.
dude. But he
Is
fucking
tired
when
of it
he
now?
when he fought Jose Aldo, they took him on a fucking worldwide press conference tour, right? And it fucking killed him while trying to cut down weight and shit and do all this extra stuff.
Yeah.
And you're Conor McGregor, so everyone wants to talk to you. Nobody's talking to fucking Jose Aldo. Nobody's gonna be talking to Tony fucking Ferguson. Everybody's gonna be focused on
I
you.
guess.
And he doesn't want to do
Well, then
it
demand
anymore.
your shit.
So
You
like
let
when
UFC by the balls.
he did, man. When he fought Nate, remember he was supposed to fight Nate the first time. And so he fought Nate the first time. He fought Nate the first time, and he fucking that went off without a hitch because it was Rafael dos Anjos pulling out, right? But the second time they fought, they were scheduled for UFC 202. Conor skipped the press conference. He's like, I don't want to do this shit anymore. I'm tired of fucking talking. Just let me show up and fight. Like I'm me. I've done all the press I needed to do. You have all the clips you need. Just let me fucking show up and fight. So they wanted him to fly out to Vegas at 200 and do some shit. So Dana had to pull him from the card. So they were supposed to fight it, I think, at 202.
They pulled him from the card because he wouldn't do a press conference?
Or they pulled him from 200. He was supposed to fight at 200, and then he ended up fighting at 202 because he didn't want to do a press conference.
Okay.
And then so he fought at 202, and then he fought at 205.
I don't know, man. You put this on yourself.
But I'm just saying, he
For
doesn't
sure
want to
don't-
do it. So he tried to fight. He tried to step in last minute to fight Frankie Edgar when Jose Aldo got pulled out,
it
or
was too late.
when Max Holloway pulled out.
Yeah.
But they said it was too late, and he said I was just trying to skip this shit. So now we have this fight for his belt essentially. He's gonna be there because his boy is there, and he's damn sure should just be there anyways because fucking it's Khabib versus Tony for your belt. But it just makes the most sense. So if one of these fucks misses weight, gets hurt, or like eats tiramisu or some shit,
I don't know what McGregor wants, man. You did this to yourself, man. This comes with the territory. You can't try and become the greatest fighter of all time and skip fucking media day, man. I get it. I'm not going on a world tour, but like, you can't skip media day, man.
Yeah.
And you're the one who made media day a big thing.
Yeah.
Like,
that's why like when
unless you're a UFC fan, who the fuck was like, oh, I can't wait till this UFC press conference. I want to see what crazy things Tyron Woodley's saying. Nope.
yeah,
No.
that's funny thing.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
the fuck? Like, nobody cares. Ferguson's not an interesting guy. Fucking looks weird.
He's weird.
His fucking glasses and his fucking weird arm thing. Like, you look weird. You look weird and you don't talk properly. Like, get the fuck out of my face.
And then you got to be Nurmagomedov, who's fucking Russian as shit. His English not bad.
He's
and
cool.
pretty
He does
interesting.
like a
Yeah,
pretty
no,
good
he's
thing. He
interesting.
wears that like wig and he's trying to like
No,
do
he's
funny
cool.
things.
I like him.
But it's definitely like
But it's not
the
your
McGregor
fucking
show.
McGregor, man. Yeah,
like you did that to yourself. Stop
Yeah.
fucking complaining.
Yeah, but he's trying
And
to
fight somebody. You want to just be able to
walk in and do your
fucking.
shit.
You know who can walk up and just fight people? People like GSP. People like Jose Aldo, who were champions for 10 straight years. Like, I don't need to do this media thing. You know nobody can beat me.
Yeah.
I'll be at the fight. You show up.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna kick shit out of you.
Yeah.
Mighty Mouse doesn't have to talk to anybody ever.
Yeah.
Okay, you're McGregor. You won 2 titles and didn't defend one of them.
Yeah, and I fucking.
You can't just avoid those questions. Why
No.
haven't you fought in a year and a half, man?
fuck are you
What's
doing?
going on? Why don't you defend belts?
Or fucking
Why do you feel
vacate,
like you're
defend or
above
vacate.
everything? Those are all really good questions. Hey, McGregor, why do you feel like you're above everybody in this fucking room right now?
Yeah.
You're trying to like say that you like Dana White's your bitch and like you should own part of the UFC, but like you're avoiding questions. You're like running away from the media. Like, what's wrong? What you scared of?
Yeah.
What are we gonna ask that's gonna piss you off to the point where you're running away like Ronda Rousey? Like what? You know what I'm saying? It
Chicken
makes you-
shit, man.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
what I'm saying. But then he'll go to Twitter or Instagram, post some shit like, suck my dick, bitches, or whatever the fuck
Yeah.
he
doesn't
says.
say that, but-
He does, man. He fucking says the shit all the time. He's always like, oh, tell them to fucking grovel for me. Tell them to beg. Make them beg. I can't do a fucking Irish accent right now. How Irish people sound?
Oh, you're fucking wobbly.
Yeah,
You're a
oh,
little
fucking make
wobbly.
them big. Oh, get on your fucking knees and ask again.
Yeah, I don't know.
Connor.
It's fucking.
You know,
retarded.
like he does that shit. He'll go to Instagram and Twitter and post that shit and talk all that shit there rather than just fucking...
I just want to see him fight. I didn't want to hear him talk either. To be honest with
Yeah, I
you.
don't give a fuck, but fight. It's one of
Do
the
whatever
other.
you need to do to get to fight. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, if you need to go to media day, for sure, fight.
Like, one of the fucking the
somebody.
other. I mean, like, be fucking active, man. Like, there's nothing more important than just being active. Do you know who doesn't talk a fucking word?
What was it? Oh.
Daniel Cormier. Stipe Miocic. I mean, Tyron Woodley's constantly chirping, but, like, it's fucking annoying. But, like,
Daniel Cormier
Demetrius
was talking
Johnson.
a lot, and then he got dropped twice.
huh?
So Daniel Cormier was talking a lot, and then
I
he
know,
got
but that's
dropped
because
twice.
you know, that's... But, like, he's not on Instagram. He's not talking all this
Oh,
crap.
I
He's
see,
an
I see what
active
you're saying.
fucking
Yeah,
fighter.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
constantly in there, you know?
Yeah, you
you
don't
don't have
need
to
to do
talk
that.
shit and keep yourself relevant if you just fight and
And
keep
if you
yourself
fought
relevant.
twice a year, like you used to,
3 times a year. Like,
well,
Fuck
twice a year.
twice
I
a
don't
year.
even need
I don't
it.
give a shit. Yeah,
twice
whatever.
a year. 6 months. Downtime, training for the next fight. Downtime, training for the next fight. 2 times a year.
but you got these
I don't
two
really
fucking
expect
killers.
UFC people to fight more than that. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, but you got these two
Um,
killers who are fucking sitting here chomping at your fucking ankles, and you claim that you run the 145 and the 155 division.
Yeah.
Fight fucking Mike Holloway.
You had to give away your
Fight
other.
Brian Ortega.
Yeah, dude. You had to give away your other title. Which one did you give away?
You gave away 145
Yeah.
to go up and beat Eddie Alvarez, the worst Eddie Alvarez we've ever seen. Fight fucking. You wanna do?
Who was he supposed to
dude,
fight? What's his name?
He was supposed to fight Rafael dos
Yeah,
Anjos.
that would not have been good.
That would not have been good because Rafael dos Anjos is about to win the fucking 175-pound belt.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he has an interim belt lined up.
Yeah.
Because Tyron isn't defending either.
Yeah, 'cause
He's
a
gonna fight
bitch,
Colby
too.
Covington for the 170. But you know, like fight fucking Eddie Alvarez again. I don't know. He fought a bad Jose Aldo and he fought a really bad Eddie
Why
Alvarez.
a bad at Jose Aldo?
I mean, Jose Aldo hasn't fucking fought well since USADA.
Well, I don't know, but he's still defending. He didn't lose before that. When did
He
USADA's
didn't
been here
lose
for a
before
couple
that. No, I
years,
know.
and he's been
It was
defending
right
his title.
around then, man.
Really?
Yep.
Well,
He had
I don't know. That's not-
been
that's not
dodgy. He had
McGregor's
been
fault.
very dodgy. I think his last defense before Conor was against Chad Mendez. And he had been very dodgy, and then he fought him. He got knocked out. And then he fought. He fought Frankie Edgar at 201, but then he lost. to fucking Max Holloway twice in a row.
Yeah.
You know, like he hasn't looked good in a long time. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then neither has Eddie Alvarez. Like Eddie Alvarez definitely towards the later end of his career, and he's had some decent fights since then.
Yeah.
But that was the worst Eddie Alvarez we've ever seen. And Connor's talking about he fucking runs the divisions. Fight one of these fucking killers. Tony hasn't lost 9 fights, 10 fights in a row. Habib 26-0.
Yeah.
Fight one of these fucking guys, and then talk about running the division.
I'm with you.
But
yeah.
let's see. I think we only had a few fucking fan questions apart from, like I said, shout out to Alex Lee Gomez for asking who we thought had winning the championship. Michigan. I picked Villanova. Eric asked who we got at 223. Which we appreciate greatly from you guys. Let's see here.
Neon. Or Eder asked a question.
Oh, yeah, Eder and Logan, but I think I just got one on Snapchat here. Put links to all our social media accounts down here below. Shut the fuck up.
What?
Christian.
Yeah, not us.
Yeah, you're a fucking
Not today,
Jamo
Christian. Not today.
Love you, buddy. But
What's
no.
the other question? Logan asked, who's more athletic, you or me?
Yeah, so Logan
Me.
Genemo asked,
Your
who's
boy.
the better athlete? I don't
Me.
agree with
It's
you.
me.
It's definitely
It took you 17 years to become an athlete. That's one. That's one.
Okay.
Been an athlete since I was 4.
Okay. Flowers die with age, Kyle. I bloomed at 17. You had your blossom, and now you're on the decline. I bloomed
No,
late.
we got to do
and still
something.
bloomed.
I can beat you in a race. I'll tell you right now, I could beat you in a race.
Don't doubt that. That's not the question, though.
Well, I don't know. That's part of being athletic. I can
That's
jump
part
higher
of
than
the
you.
thing. I don't know, man. Can you?
I don't know. You're a little taller than me.
I am a little taller than you.
We'll put something. I don't know. That'd be tough.
All I'm saying is, I beat you in basketball. Last time we
One
went
time,
at it,
and then you
the
broke your leg.
most recent time we went
You
at
broke your leg.
it's irrelevant to the story. Okay? We
Can't be
I was fucking-
athletic with a broken knee.
I got done playing basketball, and then he's like, "Damn, dude, you look pretty good out there." I haven't realized how much you fucking have grown and like prospered in this shit.
I also didn't play basketball.
I was like,
for
"Yeah,
4 years,
for sure.
Greg.
Let's fucking play." Played him, beat the brakes off you. Game of 21, beat you. I did. Okay, even though that was 4 years ago, I may have immediately gone on to dislocate my knee. That's irrelevant to the story. Okay.
So funny, Doug. I don't know, Logan. It's definitely me, Logan. That's all I need to say.
Hey, Logan, if you're listening,
Logan, you answer the question.
let me know if we should play a game.
We could do a game of basketball in
We
the
could do a game
summer.
of basketball.
We'll do a game of 1-on-1.
We could do some soccer. We could do fucking.
Race. I'll race you.
I'll race
beat
you.
shit out of you.
I'll record it.
I will
You probably beat me in a
the
race.
living shit out of you in a race, Doug. I will. There is no way that you're even coming close to me in a fucking race, Doug.
I don't know.
Like, obviously not a mile. You're gonna beat me in a mile.
That's what I say. I used to do long distance shit.
Yeah.
I used to run 5-6 miles
Okay,
at a time.
But if I'm trying to think of something
We'll do
like
quarter
like
mile.
yellow line to yellow line, I would beat you in that. That's so far. I get
Yellow line, yellow line.
outside the apartments. You know,
Oh,
how you
that
got one
one's-
bump to one bump.
I'd do
It's
that.
Very
That's
far.
not a very short phase.
That's
very short
so
race.
far.
No, that's a fucking 2-minute sprint. Let's do that. That's a good
It's not a
fucking point.
2-minute sprint. It's like
That's a 30-second sprint.
Yeah,
not
so
even
far.
30 seconds.
so long.
So
I could
fat.
not.
So fat.
I'm-
So what are you talking about? Like from one end to so from one end to a parking spot to the other end of the parking spot, you beat me in a race.
Yeah.
All right, I'll
I
admit
bet
that.
you I could long jump
Sure.
farther than you.
Yeah, I just probably.
It's all part of athleticism,
Hey,
man. I don't know what to fucking tell you.
decathlon, Kyle.
Yeah,
Decathlon?
decathlon, yes. It's a
Mm.
perfect way to fucking figure out who's
Let's
the
fucking do a decathlon.
the best athletes in the world perform at the Olympics in the decathlon. Those are the best athletes in the world. The dudes who are doing long jumps,
Yeah.
doing the pogo thing, doing the 2-mile track run, throwing the disc. Like, they are the best athletes.
So what would our
Overall best-
decathlon be?
Our decathlon?
Yeah.
I'll race you.
Okay,
Race
we'll do a
twice,
race.
2
Do that
races.
quick race. Do the one parking spot to the other parking
basketball.
spot. Game basketball. We'll just do like up to like 11.
Yeah.
Right?
By
Is that what they
sixes.
do? By sixes. Shut the fuck up. Do a game.
Of FIFA. A game
Shut
of
the
men.
fuck up, Schmuck.
My hand's better than yours.
We need a third person.
Logan. Next time Logan comes, he could be the fucking.
You know, we need someone to like toss the balls so that we can catch or do some shit. But I'd bet money. I'd put money on me beating you in game basketball and a long distance race. I'll outswim you.
I'll swim you fucking red text. I bet you would. I have no lung capacity. I almost died the last time we went swimming at Aunt Nora's house. I was fucking dying, dog. Me and Sam almost died. Literally almost died. No one even knows.
Yeah. But yeah, Logan, I don't know. That's a question to be answered at a later time.
Today is up for toss. Back in the day,
Obviously.
nah.
I don't
boy,
know.
Obviously.
Fucking maybe. Because if we're talking about in your prime and my prime, because your prime, I was fucking 11 and fat and weird. Okay.
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
but
sure.
my prime versus your prime.
My prime, talking about Swole Craig
Hey,
in the gym every day. Craig.
LeBron
Fucking
James.
Craig.
LeBron
Exactly.
James. Okay. Nico Mirotic.
Hey, shut the fuck up. More like Landon Donovan, LeBron James. Okay,
Landon Donovan.
you were built to play soccer and do soccer very well. I'll give it to you. Okay, but I'm in the
I'll
gym.
catch the football.
I'm fucking squatting. I'm doing snatches. I'm doing all this shit. Where else big I got?
So you're gonna win a weightlifting
It's
contest.
all athleticism, man. I'll fucking check you in the basketball court.
But you
I'll
won't.
fucking hit you with the crossface.
It's
Can I
so-
do some jujitsu?
crossface.
You play
It's so
lacrosse?
fucking
I'm playing lacrosse right now, Kyle. I lacrosse. We could arm wrestle.
Literally no sport you could beat me in
Basketball.
in my heyday. There's just none.
I don't know.
No sport you could beat
I
me.
got damn good at basketball, man. I'm not even fucking playing. There's obviously no way to fucking go back. Our heydays can't be over, man. Physical prime of a human man is 31 years old. When I was 11, that's fat. That's weird. Physical man. I'm saying we can get in shape and we can go again. Our heydays could be resurrected.
No, they can't.
Physical prime of a man.
No, they
is
can't.
31 or 32 years
No,
old.
it's not. That's
It
bullshit.
is.
I call
It's not.
shit.
LeBron never looked
LeBron
better.
is a alien,
Okay,
not from the squirrel.
that's where your peak is. That is the peak and then the decline. It's not 14 and the rest of your life. You're fucking on the downhill, man.
Well, mine was 17.
I'm saying we can get in shape. We can fucking play some basketball. If you guys want to see us play some basketball and want to see me beat the shit out of Kyle, comment below. Let us know what you want to
Yeah,
see.
we will do that.
And then we had another question from our boy Eder, who is like the #1 fan of the fucking show ever. What UFC fight are you guys most looking forward to, or that people should be most looking forward to?
I don't know. Like real fights?
I would let's say do
The fucking
one
Mighty
real
Mouse
one.
and fucking TJ fight, man.
Ooh,
That's what I'm excited for.
Give me one of these. That's very good.
A make-believe fight, Eder? Fucking GSP versus Tyron Woodley. If it ever fucking happens,
That
I
would
want
be
to
the
see that
fucking
fight so
shit.
fucking hard.
It's two very good answers, and I love you both. I
Yeah.
love you for both of those.
Yeah, no, you love me both because I'm two people.
Fights I'm looking forward to the most, a realistic one, is probably Brian Ortega, Max Holloway. Once Max is healthy, we're gonna be seeing. So those are the two fucking kingpins of the 145 division. They'll probably be fighting come like July, and then an unrealistic one that I'd be looking forward to would be.
GSP versus Conor McGregor.
No, I'm gonna say John Jones, Daniel Cormier at heavyweight. If Daniel Cormier beats fucking Stipe Miocic and is the heavyweight champion, I bet he defends his heavyweight belt against John Jones at heavyweight.
That'd be insane.
It would be
He'd
insane.
get fucking rocked.
Daniel Cormier is fucking undefeated. He's a stumpier man. He's a less fucking depleted man at heavyweight.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's an interesting fight.
That'd be pretty good.
Or fucking John Jones, Brock
Pretty
Lesnar.
good. But yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for the questions, guys.
Yes, we do
Turned out to
appreciate
be
them.
All right.
It's a pretty good show. We were thinking it was gonna be fucking 20 minutes. We're like,
Yeah.
yeah, we'll do this quick 20-minute episode.
Yeah, it didn't happen.
55
Never happened.
fucking minutes later.
Pretty cool.
But yeah, go ahead and like and subscribe to this video if you guys haven't already, or to the channel.
Hit the thumbs up button.
Yep, hit the little bell so you get notifications every time we post. We are available on iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, YouTube. That's pretty much it.
Yep.
But those are the big
All the
hitters, so
places.
who's the fuck? Yeah. Anything else?
Nope. It's pretty good, man. Hope everybody had a merry holiday weekend.
We can get back to it.
Easter. Yep.
Yeah, and we got the
Get
Final
back into
Four.
it.
By the time you guys are seeing the Final Four closes tonight, so we'll be watching that. And then next week we'll be breaking down UFC 223 and other topics.
Yeah.
So,
Anyway.
thank you guys for watching the Kyle and Craig Show.
My name is Kyle.
My name's Craig. See you next week.
We're brothers. We're happy and we're singing and we're brothers. Give me a high five.
Your brothers? No.
Yes.